Welcome back, everybody. This is your host, Kim Mashik, with the Real Estate Circuit, Builders, Brokers, and Beyond. And today I have with me a new agent to Colorado, Phen Johnson, who is with eXp Realty. Welcome, Phen.
Hello.
Phen, I guess tell us a little bit about yourself.
What would you like to know?
Well, I guess what made you, well, probably prior to you wanting to become an agent, what were you doing? I kind of think I heard a story about
Honestly,
you being in California.
yeah, so I was in California for a while. I was doing some background acting work, stuff like that. I was also working at a made-to-measure suit company, so helping people get custom clothes. And I did that for a few years before I came out here.
Very cool. Well, what inspired you to become a real estate agent and move to Colorado?
So real estate, when I was working at the clothing store, one of the guys we worked with worked in real estate. And he was always saying, "Oh, you should think about it. You should think about it. I feel like you'd be really good at it." And I was doing the acting stuff, and I was trying to find other things I can do alongside that. And that's how I first came to that idea. And as far as real estate, like for me, I kind of looked at it like what we were doing in the clothing store, just on a bigger scale.
Nice.
And then, yeah, and then I came to Colorado. I actually lived in Colorado in high school for a year. My dad's from Denver. And then I moved back out here with a girl that I was dating at the time. That's how we got here. I ended up liking it because it's quiet. And for me, coming from LA, it feels really small town.
I
And
get
I
it.
like
I get it. I'm from Nebraska originally, and it feels small town to me as well, even though it's much, much bigger than where I'm from.
it.
Um, well, I know you're kind of a newish agent, right? And you're kind of still going through some of the training, if I recall correctly.
Yep.
What part of that training has been eye-opening and or challenging? Or we can talk about both if you've
See,
got an
I mean,
example of both.
me, I feel like it's all been eye-opening, honestly. I feel like every time it's something, it's just like blowing my brain. There's like so much information that I'm taking in, like that it's just like, yeah, I just have to sit down for a second. But like, so it's all been eye opening, but it's all been really good though. So it's just like learning like this new world that like you know of, but like that I didn't really know though.
Yep. I know I have
Um,
always heard people say it's like drinking from a fire hose when you start learning, and I had the same thing on the lending side when I started. It's
yeah,
a lot of
yeah,
info.
yeah. It's just like so much information, so much reading, so many videos you're watching that it's just like when you're doing it, it's just like, oh, this is important, this is important. I know this is going to be super important, but then it's also like I'm gonna probably forget a lot of this right now, and I'm gonna have to come back and watch it again.
Yes. So you start putting it into practice, probably. I know that's how I am.
Me too.
I learn better by doing something, not just reading about
Yeah, reading about it, I'm just like squirrel. But
it.
we can start doing it, then I'm like, all right, I remember doing this now.
There you go. That'll come
Mhm.
to you for sure. What areas do you hope to focus in? I mean, you're in the Fort Collins area living,
Yeah,
right? So
yep.
are you hoping to kind of expand outside of that, or are you kind of wanting to focus in FOCO, NOCO? Kind of what is that?
For me, mostly like obviously like I'm right here in Fort Collins, so like I'll start there. But like I definitely want to expand and like cover all of northern Colorado for sure. And as much as I can like help someone with whatever they want, like I can become familiar with that area for them. Like I have no issue with that either. So just like it's more I learn it and the more I get comfortable with it, then like the more I'll be able to say, oh, I can work here and work there. But definitely like northern Colorado for sure.
Do you have any intentions on getting Wyoming? I know it's kind of new to maybe even be talking about that, and the only reason I ask is because I got mine recently with the lending side because I was approving people to buy houses here, and then a lot of people were like, I can't afford the monthly. They go across the border, and so
I
just
mean, I feel
curious.
like it's not something that I personally thought about. Like I know people do, obviously, but it's not something that I'd rule out either because like if you really look at it, like where I'm at, Wyoming is just as close as Denver.
Yeah,
So
a lot
and
faster to get to and
yeah,
less stressful.
it's the way it's the straight shot both ways, but this going north is like way less traffic. So
Oh yeah,
yeah.
oh yeah. Um, are you, and you might not even know this yet, but I'm going to ask it anyways. So, are you looking to do more of the buy side, the sell side? You don't care, either or?
I feel either or. I don't feel like for the buyer the sell, like I don't really feel like I have a preference personally. I feel like the longer you do it, the more you can dabble in both if you want, especially like once you start having like repeat clients and stuff like that, like because they may buy a house from you today and then 5 years from now they want to sell it. So now you're helping them sell it and then now you're helping them buy their next house after that. So
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
I don't have like one or the other that I'm like leaning towards.
Well, on the buy side, I mean, I guess either. Do you have an inkling of where or who, what type of buyer you might want to focus on? Because I know I've talked to a lot of agents, and some people are, they don't strictly do VA or first-time home buyers, but like that's their primary focus. Do you have,
Yeah.
or investors even, have you gotten any thought or had any thought about that, or you just right now it's kind of whatever comes?
For right now, I feel like it's kind of for whatever, it's kind of whatever comes, but I do know that I definitely want to work with like first time home buyers, veterans, because I'm a veteran myself. So like I want to be able to help people who've been through what I've been through. Um, First time home buyers, because it's such like a big purchase, like it's such a big like thing that like their accomplishment that that person's doing and like helping someone accomplish that is like one of the main reasons I wanted to do it in the first place.
Definitely.
Mhm.
It's pretty gratifying at the closing table with first-time home buyers, especially because they're so excited.
And also just being able to help people like understand that like it's even a possibility for them because so many people don't know that it's even possible because they just think it's such so unattainable. But it's like if you just like can get them in a room or have a conversation with them just to see like let them know like no, this actually could be possible, and then like then they're getting excited. So like being able to like help people do what they thought maybe they couldn't do.
Yep. And I'll tell you from the lending side, if nobody's ever told you this, and I'm sure we'll get together some more over coffee and whatnot, I can help guide you in this direction. Just enough information to make you dangerous, of course. But, sometimes people get a disapproval from a bank or something. And mortgage brokers like myself have a lot more options and programs. And I just want to make sure that you know what is out there on the brokerage side so that, if somebody does come and talk to you or you run across somebody just out and about that mentions something to you about it, where you're like, you know what, I've heard that's possible. So you can
Right.
get them excited about it. And then the other piece that you may or may not be aware of yet is taking people out to show them houses before they're pre-approved because that could potentially be a great thing for you, but it could potentially be wasting a lot of time and getting people excited about homes that they maybe can't afford,
Right.
and then that sets the bar kind of high, and then you can never find them something that they really like because now they've looked at something that they can't afford. So a pre-approval is pretty important up front, I would say, or at least a pre-qualification, which
Yeah.
numbers over the phone sort of thing. But
Mhm.
anyway, so far, what has excited you about the industry?
Um, I just like houses, honestly. So that's what makes me excited. Like seeing new homes. Like I like modern stuff. Like I like old stuff too, but like I love just like seeing modern stuff, like new neighborhoods be built. Like just seeing like those things go from start to finish, like from the ground to like all of a sudden now there's a neighborhood. Like makes me excited, and just being able to work with the people.
Yep,
Mhm.
I'm very much a people person myself. Um, let's see. What I know you probably, I don't know if you've had this pop up with you yet or not through your training or through anything, but like what should buyers expect when they work with you from start to finish? Like the stuff that you've learned, maybe you have already started a process with somebody. Like what does that look like with you?
I feel like with me,
Or what would you hope it looks like, I guess,
for
too?
me, for me, I'll say what I hope it looks like and what like each buyer or seller or whatever, whoever client I'm working with, I hope they just feel like it's not about money for me, like what I make or don't make. Like it's all about them. So whatever they need, like however I can help them, like even if like I'm not personally gaining anything from what I'm helping you with at the moment. Like I just want to help people accomplish whatever it is they're trying to accomplish or learn or know whatever they're trying to know. So they can just expect someone who's like going to be there for them, put their needs first. Because for me, at the end of the day, that's what it's really about.
Hmm. No, I love that. That's exactly how I am. I am relationship based, not transactional based, which is why I try to go to all of my closings. And,
Mhm.
I give free consultations too, just to make sure that people understand what they're getting into before the closing table. Because I've heard so many times people be like, I just closed on my house yesterday. I don't even know what I signed. And I'm like, that's that's not really the way that should work.
I don't want it to feel just like it's just a business transaction. Like
Right.
I want
Right.
it, there's like a relationship there. That
Yes.
can go beyond just like this situation that we're currently in. Like it doesn't have to feel like, oh, like he sold us this house and then we never heard from him again. Like that's not what I
Right.
want.
I was just gonna say, like, you a lot of times are talking to these people for anywhere from at least 30 days to potentially years, depending on, when they're ready, what they're looking for, and then you just fall off the face of the earth. It's like, oh, okay.
Right?
That's a good thing to, to remember and keep that relationship,
Yeah.
that's that's a good thing. Um, how can people find you? Like, if they want to start the conversation with you today, how would they find you?
I mean, I'd say the best way to find me is social media. Um, I have like my personal Instagram is just Phens World. It's PHENWORLD. No periods, no dots, no underscores, any of that. Just straight Phens World. You can find me there, or you can also find me on like my real estate page that I'm starting, and that's just Phens World Realty, all one.
Okay.
Those would be the best two ways. I would say email, but I'm honestly not that great with email. So if you want to get a hold of me the fastest, that's the best way. Like email could take a week. Unless I
So
know
through
you, unless I know.
There you go. Well, text is probably the best, or through social.
Yeah, social. I mean, if someone wants to text, they can text me too. Like have my number, it's 858-357-7534. Um,
Perfect.
just make sure you let me know what it's in reference to, because it's just a text. Text is the best way. If it's just a call from a number I don't know and I'm not expecting it on my personal phone, then unless you leave a voicemail, I just assume it was an accident.
No, I get that. I do the same thing. And I know you may experience this. Hopefully you won't, because not everybody changes their number anymore when they move to a different location. But I get it sometimes when I have a 308 number from Nebraska, and when
Yeah,
most of my business is in Colorado, because this is where I live. And I've had a lot of people say, well, I want somebody local. And I'm like, well, I am. I didn't
yeah,
change my phone number. I've had it since 1998. Like, I'm not going to change it now. But
California. So
yeah. So
mm,
hopefully you don't run into that. Guys, don't do that to him. He is here. I've met with him.
I don't plan on going anywhere. So
And I'll make sure that all that information is in the description as well for everybody. And if there's your social or anything that you want to put on there as well, or have me put on there, just shoot it over to me. But um, is there anything else that you would like people to know about you?
um, I feel like I'm just pretty chill. I'm pretty laid back, so I don't really say much. I'm just more kind of go with the flow and you know, here to meet people, here to help people, and
Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit here.
Okay.
What's something that no one would really know about you that is like, I mean, I think I know one of the things we talked about it at lunch, but what
What's that?
don't you design clothes or something, or you did?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, unless you knew me, you wouldn't know that. I actually have my bachelor's in fashion design.
That's
So
pretty cool.
pretty much like anything you have in your closet, I know how to make it.
Well, there you go. I just
Mhm.
like to always throw that out there. Well, I appreciate you popping on here with me today. Unless you have
Oh,
anything else that you'd like to tell everybody, I can let you get back to your day.
perfect. No, I think I took up too much of people's time already. They're like, who is
Oh,
this?
no, you did not at all. You did not at all. I appreciate you taking the time. I wish you the best of luck, and I will do everything that I can to help you get there. So
Definitely, I
hopefully
appreciate
everyone
the
out there will as well. So give him a call, give him a shot. He's
Yeah.
great. All right. Well, have a great rest of your day, then. I will talk to you soon.
All right, sounds
Thanks,
good.
everybody.
See y'all.